Hi, everyone, and welcome to another segment of Wine Down with Lived. We are the ladies of Lived, and I'll have us start with the L.
Hi guys, my name is Lexis. I am the L to live.
Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa, the V of Lived.
Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth, the E of Lived.
And hi, everyone, I'm Deja, the D of Lived. So today's episode is about culture and values, and as you can see, we have the lovely ladies of Lived who are of very diverse backgrounds. We represent so many different parts of the globe, and we just wanted to bring light to that. So I'm going to jump into our first question. What is the culture that you hail from? And what are the foundational elements of your culture?
I mean, Nigeria no go carry last.
Hey, with the forest green.
As in on brand. I am Nigerian, and some of our values, we really, the meaning of family is deeply rooted in our culture and just our values in general. Love, the intimacy of, dinner and having dinner or whatever. We love to have fun, for sure. That's part of our culture. And we love to dress, as in, you've never met a Nigerian that can't dress, so I apologize in advance for all these, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, finish. Finish, I
Let's
can go.
start it. Fighting
These are
words.
fighting words.
Fighting
I'm sorry.
words.
Right here.
Finish, so I can go.
Right. She knows why I'm like that. She knows.
Fire them.
No, I'll keep it there. Nigerians, we don't need to go too much. We just do our thing.
So said the jollof rice.
Oh!
So, my sister here. Hi everyone. I am Ghanaian American, was born in America, but I hail from Ghana. Okay?
There you go.
All right. Listen, that black star, it means a lot. So next door is my Nigerian say. They don't go carry last. Me too, we don't carry last. The basis of the Ghanaian culture is we're very religious people. God is our root, whether it be the traditional aspect of it or just like Christianity as a whole. But the religion plays a big part in our culture. Something that fires us up, again, is the traditional, the customary things that we do. Everywhere you go, you can tell a Ghanaian from a Ghanaian. You can. From the food that we eat, from how we dress, from how we even talk, how we speak, the accent that we have, very heavy on the tongue. We're proud to walk around with our garments on. We don't mind going to the grocery store with slits and kaba,
Yes.
head tie. We don't mind because that's where we come from. And I'm proud to say that I am Ghanaian. I'm proud that I hail from Ghana. There's so much behind the word Ghana itself. And we love our neighbors. We love our diaspora. We love everyone that came from the continent. It's just a lot that comes from the culture and the values that stem out to everyone who left and who are coming back as well.
Well, damn.
I told you, let us finish so I can continue.
Shame.
Oh, damn.
You play too much. Eh?
I know. Now I'm like, woo.
Yeah, now you're crying. Yeah, you see.
Now I'm Nigerian.
Now you're crying.
Oh, damn.
Like to have fun, eh?
You got it.
Yes. I feel like we're the babies. We're like they're the parents and we're the babies.
Yeah,
country wise.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So I am Jamaican American, and one of the things that Jamaicans value, it's family, community, the food, the music, education. They value these things. Very bold people. Jamaicans are very bold and they don't hold their tongue. If you know, you know.
We don't want that blood fire smoke.
I remember, so I was born in America, but my dad hails from Jamaica. And I just remember him speaking about the upbringing was challenging and such, but he did speak about education was something really important to him, and he poured that into his children also. But yeah, Jamaicans are, when it comes to running, Race.
They no go carry like. They no go carry
Soccer. We're up there.
Literally.
Up there. And the food too. The food is,
Absolutely.
jerk, curry. Yeah, but we're loving people, strong people, and bold. So, yeah.
Yeah, don't hold your tongue. I am from Guyana, South America. I'm Guyanese American. My parents are from Guyana. I'd like to say we're the sweet versions of Jamaican. The mango, the coconut, all the juices, But no, we also value education. We also are very family oriented. The food is just so flavorful, and it comes from all over because we are made up of Portuguese. We're made up of Spanish. We're made up of African, mostly. First and foremost, we're made up of East Indian and Native, Amerindian. So we have so many different spices and blends of food. Our big thing, music and culture, just carnival season,
Pepper pot.
Pepper pot. But listen, Christmas time, I got y'all. Just a blend of enjoyment of life, fulfillment of life. Yeah. So we are all about that. Thank you, ladies. That was
and I wanted to mention a lot of Jamaicans are Nigerian. They come from
that's why I said we're the babies, because that's
why I didn't have to say a lot about my country, because her.
No, and that's one thing that I really love about us as we kind of unpacked our histories, our cultural histories. We realized that there were so many ties across the diaspora, across those waters that came over, different cultural things from weddings to food to music and dance, just we were unpacking all these things in our dorm room. So,
seriously.
It's amazing.
The dishes are similar.
The dishes,
very similar.
The brushes, the brooms.
The brooms.
Yes.
That's how we all had chores growing
Seriously?
up. We all had chores. So let me jump into it. So, what excites you most about your culture?
I think the music, just because I like performing arts and anything to do with the arts. I think the music, it speaks to the soul. I think whether it's you're listening for the vocal aspect, or if it's just the movement part, the winding of the waistline. Music is a huge thing in the Jamaican culture.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I want to say food, honestly speaking. It just brings a tie to everything. Literally, it's the first thing that you're offered in a Ghanaian home if you're thirsty. You're offered something to drink right at the door. Before your butt hits the seat, can I offer you something to eat, something to drink? I feel like that is a major staple, something that is just customary, traditional in a Ghanaian home, and it's a part of the culture. Again, across the board in a dorm room, if I were to make corned beef stew, spinach stew, anything, it's literally a tomato base. It runs across all of our culture. So you've tasted it before. It's just called something different, and I feel like that's what brings a lot of people together. There's many shows, documentaries that talk about food and how it goes across different borders and how it crosses borders and how it ties everyone in. And I feel like that's something that fires me up about my culture. Food.
What excites me about my culture? I would say the fashion. Not to sound superficial, but I feel like as being a Nigerian and being born there, I kind of have a very diverse view on basically how we dress, and having that experience really made me appreciate the culture of from the fabric, how it's made, and the different patterns, what color represents certain things. So I say fashion just because it's expressive of our whatever occasion we're going to. You always see us in the huge gele, whether it's a naming ceremony, whether it's a funeral. We're celebratory people, if that makes sense. We love to celebrate life and death. We're just vibrant. So that really excites me about us.
Ashe. Yes.
Love it.
Yes. The thing that really excites me about my culture is just spirituality and like the belief in self. Like there's a really self-empowered, undertone of the spirituality in the Caribbean, and it really comes from, from Africa. And it being able to take ownership of yourself, being able to praise, your God in your own special way, and just really honoring the resilience, because as we all know, that divide that came forth from slavery, tried to separate that, and it really didn't. It carried over, across the waters. So it's something that's really reaffirming and grounding. It's like for us to be able to reach back, us be able to reach back and really claim our heritage and roots as strong, empowered, resilient people. So that is that.
I love that.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. So I have one more question for us. If there's anything that you could improve about your culture, is there anything, and what would it be and why?
Yeah.
I'll go. I think in my culture, we don't speak enough about mental health. We don't speak about the rape culture just because they feel that it's a taboo. I feel like this next generation, we're really, bold enough to step out of that. So I think one thing I would change, or one thing I would implement more, is talking about mental health and the rape culture in our culture. Yeah. And if anyone wants to elaborate on that, please go for it.
I think I'll jump into that.
Yeah.
So honestly, I can definitely agree with those two topics. Anything with mental health and just an African home is under like the carpet, under like the hush hush. I feel like they see it like almost like it can never happen to my family type of thing, and mental health doesn't care about your age, your height, where you come from, nothing. It can happen to anyone. I feel like we need to be able to voice that out as a community, as a whole, and also with like the rape culture. I just want to, continue what you're speaking about, because coming from a culture like in Ghana, everyone's like your uncle, your aunt, my brother this, my sister that, and so in this day and age in America, a lot of people don't address each other in that manner. So if someone says, "Oh, my wife," just for example, they may see it as like you're approaching them in some type of direction where you don't want to go. But back home, it's like a comment or like a playful type of attitude. And back home, we don't see it like that. So that's something that will change here, because we've brought that here thinking that it's okay with everyone, but it's really not. And I want us to shed light on that kind of topic so that our future children don't feel uncomfortable when that happens. They know how to speak out about it if it does occur.
I'd say so in Jamaica, there's a lot of like products where people use to lighten the skin. And I just think it's not anti-blackness, but like a form of self-hate is what I see it as, because it's like you don't embrace and really acknowledge the beauty of your skin color, so you prefer to be lighter skin tone. I just think there's a form of self-hatred there from colonialism. So that's something very popular there.
For me, I'm really noticing, like, in this pandemic, how important it is for people to be like really like creators and have a certain skill set in the digital space. And one thing that came up for me that I'm like, can be worked on is the pressure that immigrant parents can put on us to be that teacher, doctor, lawyer. There's obviously nothing wrong with that. We need that in the world. But there are so many other professions and, just interests that I think we would love to, be a part of and have those skill sets. But we may have been deterred because of, our parents and their vision for us as they immigrated to America. So I think just less of the pressure of that and more acceptance of us being multidimensional, multifaceted, having so many different interests, and especially in the creation realm, because now you know who's running these social medias.
True.
It's the content creators. It's the ones that think out of the box and not necessarily something from a book or you know college oriented. So that's mine. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes. So before we wrap up, did anyone have anything you may have wanted to ask the audience?
Yes, definitely. Where are you all from? Comment below.
Yes.
Put your flag up. Raise your hand. Like, wave your flag. Let us know where you're from. Don't be shy. It's okay if you have different nationalities in your bloodstream. List them all out. We want to know where exactly all of you come from. We love you guys.
And also, like, what do you love about your culture and your background? What's something that you're very proud of? Feel free to add it in the comments below here with us.
Definitely.
And for me, it would be, what is one culture you would love to learn more about? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
amazing. I love that question.
To the 10th power, I like that.
Yeah, and for me, like I'm not lost on speaking to, you know, us, and I feel like what are the opportunities that are available for us to reach and reclaim and get back to our roots, you know? Where can we really ground with one another? What's the next steps that we have to take to bridge that divide or, you know, just create a stronger bond? Yeah. Ashe. So thank you guys for joining us today. Please comment, like, share below. We'd love to hear from you as we asked our questions. And yes, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap.
Pass
Woo!
me
There
that.
we go. Cheers.
Don't get drunk, guys. Just kidding.
We won't.
My glass still full, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's doing the cheers this time?
I will do a toast. Cheers to amazing cultural food. Cheers to family. Cheers to embracing yourself and where you come from unapologetically. Cheers.
Cheers.
Eyes.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.